I'm still getting things set up here. As people start to trickle in, I'll let everybody know what's going on with the channels and whatnot. But I should have an update here for everybody. Figured I'd give everybody a minute to wander in, and then we'll go with the update. Because I don't want anybody to think that their help was in vain recently. So that's kind of the point of this. A little bit of an update and to let everybody know what's going on. Alright, we got one fire started. Slowly burning some brush too at the same time. Like I said, I'll fill everybody in as we're going here. I just wanted some people to wander in so I wasn't repeating myself too many times. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. I got a little brush fire that I'm slowly working around this, and then I got another one over here on this side. Don't worry, got our hose on spot, ready to take care of it once needed. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. And I figured I'd do a little live update and kind of let everybody know what happened with the most recent situation. Basically, we were having some fun with GP and JC, and basically they're just kind of clinically insane is probably the best way to put it. I turned a corner with them that, like, I'm not going to apologize for anything. I'm very upset about their actions. I think they just did a live stream about, like, leading by example. What these people are doing is harming children that actually have nothing to do with me or my family or anything else. It's absolutely crazy. Basically, what has happened recently is they decided to steal a video of mine, and then they tried to play it in saying that I was putting kids in sexual situations and claiming things about minors. All you have to do is watch their video. You can see they just know nothing about sports. I'm a certified coach, a grappling coach, specifically wrestling by the IHSA and the IKWF. I've had licensing to coach for a long time, and that's for anybody that competes. They're going around basically and telling people, for some reason, like I said, they're crazy people. I don't know why they're saying the things that they are. But after filing this police report, the cop basically said the same thing. They downloaded their video, and they said these people are mentally ill. YouTube's working with me right now. It might take a little while to get all of this into place. They're fucking weirdos. I've seen that video. They know nothing about wrestling or jiu-jitsu. Yeah, that was the biggest thing about the video. They were like saying something about I don't compete against kids. No, I don't compete against anybody. I'm currently not competing. I teach kids classes. I teach women's classes. I teach adults classes. This is just what I do. I offer my services to everybody. And yeah, like I said, it's volunteer work. Me and my partner started working at the gym about 5 years ago when we opened it up and took it into our hands. And now what these people are doing, like, I didn't tell everybody, like, now that I filed a report locally, we had to let the students' parents know. The students' parents are possibly going to press charges. Like I said, YouTube's still in the process. I'm going to be giving a call to well, this is probably going to happen at some point tonight. I'm going to be calling the Kentucky State Police because now I have their town. It starts with an M. They dox themselves on their on their channel the other day when they were sharing their marriage certificate. So basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to file a report with them out in that state, give them the copy of the report that I have out here, as well as the update that's going to come with the YouTube results. But basically it just got pushed a little bit harder today when I actually got to chat with somebody from YouTube. And I'll be honest, I'll tell you guys, me and some people have been kind of putting together some theories about the whole thing. And I'll be honest, I'll tell you if it's a theory because it's not something I can prove yet. Basically ServApp, if I'm not mistaken, is posing as Elon Musk and telling them to do these things. Like I said, for whatever reason, ServApp doesn't like me. He pretends to be a troll or whatever the hell he's doing, but he's taking advantage of mentally ill people. And now it's getting other minors in other situations at risk. Like I said, this is just a theory. I'm not going, like, I haven't made any claims about anything that have been disproven. For some reason, she keeps talking about a story that I told about my brother and I were both in wrestling when we were younger. When we were in high school, my brother Justin, his knee landed on his opponent Seaver's testicle, and Seaver had to wear diapers for like a couple weeks. And I asked him what it felt like. He said it felt like his testicle unraveled. I wasn't making a medical claim that testicles unravel. These people are just mentally ill, and they think they have like felonies on me or something. It's absolutely crazy. Sorry, I missed your chats. JC said I trained in martial arts, and that's not how you do that. Yeah. So Aiden's parents have been informed. They're also probably going to be doing what they can to pursue this. I had to give them the name of said individuals that we call GP and JC. I'm not going to get in trouble for saying their names. I did call you guys the R word. I did it for a reason, because as soon as you started doxing kids from my gym and started fucking making sexual innuendos about kids at my gym, that's when things got a little more serious. Like, you guys didn't realize, the only 2 times I've gotten upset with you guys are when you threatened my family and when you started making sexual innuendos about a student at our gym. And no, I have all of our students, they sign media release forms. And that's for my channel as well as any social media attached to the gym. So not only can you get sued by this student's parents, you can get sued by our gym. And honestly, I just don't understand where you guys think you get off. You guys are harming other people with your actions. And in the long run, it's probably going to come back and bite you guys in the butt. But it might take a minute. But yeah, as soon as you guys started involving innocent kids, that's where you guys really messed up. That's when I'm not going to lie, I was triggered about that. Why wouldn't that trigger me? Like, as a coach, you guys are actually harming my students by your just severe neglect. Like, it has nothing to do with how I feel about you guys. I know you guys are morons. I know you guys don't know about anything. I know you guys weren't in the underground. And I don't mind joking with you guys about that stuff. I don't understand how you guys can call yourself survivors of anything and then just throw blind threats at children. Like, that's what you're doing with your channel. And like I said, YouTube's working on it. I'll tag YouTube in this, but I basically just wanted to give everybody an update on what's been going on, because it's been a little slow to it. I'm not gonna lie. I wish it would have gotten taken care of already. There's still more things that need to be done on the report side of YouTube, and I still have one more one more case to file with the Kentucky State Police, because the specific town that I'm looking for, or that I know about, doesn't have the same size file registration. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it through the Kentucky State Police. That way the situation gets taken care of. We're also going to initiate a welfare check as well. Because what's happening is, if you guys haven't realized it yet, these mentally ill people think they're talking to Elon Musk on the internet. That part's true. They do have somebody messaging them and pretending that they're Elon Musk to get them to do some of this shit. Who it is and who would be down with doing that to kids, that part's up for debate. Like I said, I speculated on who I think it was. I would like to know where this survivor center is that she's asking for donations for. Someone should report her Cash App for scamming. Somebody probably should. I mean, that's not even, like, honestly, that's not even my biggest, like I said, most of the crazy stuff that they do isn't really my biggest concern. My biggest concern is that they're getting, like, other people's children involved, and then have the audacity to act like they're fucking helping. Like, it's so crazy to me. Like, none of it makes any sense. Like, and then the fact that these people want to have a debate with me about something. Sure, buddy, let's fucking talk about time travel and fucking stargates. Like, what are you even talking about? You guys are fucking morons. And no, there's no crime against anything I've done to you guys. Stealing likes on fucking Facebook isn't a real thing, or YouTube, or any of this other shit. You guys sound mentally ill. If a cop, and I mean, that's what the officer said in my area. Sorry, a telemarketer coming in. But yeah, I mean, this has just been a constant thing. And now that I've filed a report locally, we just kind of have to wait for the next steps. YouTube's in the process of looking over their content at the moment. And they have the specific timestamps where you talk about me sexualizing children. And it's absolutely insane that YouTube's already left this up, as long as they did. And I even said that to the person I was talking to today. I was like, shouldn't you take this content down while it's in review and you're trying to figure out if it's inappropriate or not? Or you're just going to leave these kids vulnerable for a period of time until it gets taken care of? And they were like, well, we don't like the situation any more than you do, but this is just the process we have. And so I showed them the last two lives. Like I said, I had the police officers download these videos because I had a feeling their channel was going to be gone before that. But YouTube's been kind of dragging their feet about the whole thing. The police had us turn in the media release forms for all of our students, because that's how I'm allowed to have those videos. The students and their parents, they sign that to give our gym permission to stream these videos and to share them out as like advertising and promotional for the videos. I mean, promotional for the gym, but it's not for them, who don't know anything about what they're talking about, to make sexual claims about children. Like, and the fact that they're delusional enough to think that they're helping people by doing this to kids, like some random kid that has no idea what's going on with them. Like, it's so insane to me. the level, like, there's not a single thing that they could tell me at this point that would make me think that they are able to live and operate in a home by themselves. Like, they clearly need a welfare check. I mean, I've been a coach and a certified coach for probably, goddamn, over 10 years now, accumulative. And it's so wild to me that people can just make false allegations like that, smear a business, smear a child, all because, I don't know, because they're upset because I don't want to hear their Montauk stories. Like, my God. You guys want to see my fires? This one's slowly working that way, and then I got another one burning. I'm also kind of burning down some of these weeds at the same time, but got a bunch of weed buildup and trying to clear things at the same time. But like I said, I wanted to give everybody an update. I wanted to thank everybody that jumped on it. Shout out to the people over at TOD, the people at BYB, Jimmy Rizzo and his team, and fucking everybody that saw this video and saw what happened and went and reported it. And if you haven't, make sure to go check it out. I show everybody exactly where it's happened. JC goes as far as saying that I'm being sexually aroused while I'm with a minor that I'm coaching. And like I said, this kid's on the wrestling team locally, like he trains with us. I mean, it's insane that people are allowed to do this. Avery, I appreciate it. Anybody else that can, I mean, like I said, I didn't even want to have to tap in to everybody else. Like I said, I thought this would be taken care of by now. I figured YouTube would have checked this out and taken care of it, but they're definitely dragging their feet about the whole thing. And so that's going to lead me to have to bring as many people in this as we can. I mean, honestly, if you, anybody that sees this video, go check out my last live stream. I did a live stream about this, explaining it to everybody, showing people the timestamps that you can find it on a video. The students at our gym had to sign social media release forms with their parents because they're minors. And now these people that call themselves survivors are out there basically hurting these children for no reason, making false sexual claims because they've never taken martial arts a day in their life. They don't know what they're, like I said, these people I don't know how they wake up and breathe every day, much less like function in the world. Like, oh my gosh. I didn't realize how mentally ill they were until it has gotten to this point. Like, I don't really consider them as much of a threat personally. When they started like making threats towards my family and threats towards me, GP, in fact, wished I'd be unalived the other day on her channel. And like I said, it's just gotten to this point where it's like, now that you're dragging strangers into the whole thing that don't even know who you guys are, to be honest. Like, I know you guys think you're famous, but you're not going to end up being famous for the reasons that you want to be. Like, that's why I said all of these other, all the cops that I talked to about this at our local precinct, I had to let them know, like, well, only the ones that are handling the case, because I wanted to open up a case that I checked all the boxes locally, because like I said, this is a business that you guys are making false allegations about. It's a business that I work for, and yeah, I am certified to be there. You don't have to be a PE teacher to be a coach. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Like I said, you guys don't know anything about anything. You can't debate me. You have a CNA, and I could debate you. Well, you used to have a CNA. Clearly, you don't anymore. That's why you got so butthurt about it. But you couldn't even talk to me and know more about like medicine or anything. Like, JC's on his panel today, trying to justify putting moss on an open wound. Like, you guys are insane people. I don't know what it is. It's the combination of like Megars and huffing cat farts in the basement. Did I get scammed by somebody? No, I didn't get scammed by anybody. Thank you for asking, Amanda. No, basically what happened is there's a couple on the internet who thinks they're like time travelers and stuff. And I'm a mixed martial arts coach, and I upload some of our students and stuff on our channel. Like, we have media release forms that the students and their parents sign. And I'm one of the grappling coaches. I'm like the head grappling coach over there. And what this couple that thinks they're time travelers and are from the underground are doing is basically they were posting videos of these children on their panel, on their live stream, and making sexual innuendos towards minors on YouTube. Oh yeah, there's no way that he could have a debate with, like, there's no way. The simple reason why that man couldn't have a debate is because he doesn't know what reality is. He doesn't know, like, the real world from fake make-believe stuff. I appreciate everybody, like I said, that helped out. Uh, Ghost, like I said, man, I'm not gonna entertain you right now either, man. If you're over there, you're a mod on their channel and you're supporting their stuff, talking to them at night, man, you can figure it out. If you're cool with them doxing random minors on the internet and fucking making sexual innuendos about it, and then pretending that you're helping Billy, like, come on, dude. Like, if Billy like, I love Billy. He's a really nice guy. But if Servap's gonna convince him that I'm being mean to him in his chat and shit, it's whatever, dude. It's absolutely whatever. Billy can go look at my channel. I've never been mean to the guy as long as I've known him. But you're a mod over in their channel, and you're defending, you're vouching for their shit if you're just hanging out over there as a mod and not speaking up. I feel like all of you guys are. Besides the people that straight up reported it. I mean, I like you, Chris. You gotta know when to fucking draw the line with people. You're not a mod on their channel anymore? That's weird. All your comments were blue last night. And I'm not even one to make people, you know what I mean? I'm not even one to make people pick sides, but this is getting to an unhealthy point where these people are hurting random children on the fucking internet. But he hangs? Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking just as good as condoning it. It's whatever, man. You guys can go hang out there if that's what you guys want to be about. I will be watching what she says. She's made more threats and doubled down on what she said since the said video came out 2 days ago. But like I said, YouTube will get a hold of it, and hopefully they take the right actions. I still have to get in contact with the Kentucky State Police. I don't know which one of the two's channel it was on, but it's whatever. It's whatever, guys. Like I said, I'm over the whole thing. Anybody that wants to hang out with them, it's whatever. But yeah, I'll be straight up honest with everybody. I'm going to pursue this the most legally as I can. I don't want to have a debate with them at this point. Like, you know what I mean? There's not anything I want to talk to these crazy people about at this point. I expect everybody to honestly go over there and either be reporting their channel. Like, otherwise, anybody that's condoning this shit, it's whatever. I mean, just don't talk to me about it. I don't want you in my chat, to be honest. I'm not going to block people or anything. Like, that's the other thing. GP still has a fucking wrench on my channel. It's crazy. It's crazy. And the fact that they just sit over there in their fucking insulated corner and everybody just fucking gasses them up, it's so annoying. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, fucking, the one time that fucking little me caught me slipping up is fucking, it was the same shit. This is the kind of shit that drives me nuts, but at least the last one didn't fucking involve kids. Like, this one involves kids, and that's where I'm like, dude, this has gotten really unhealthy. But that's what it was. I felt like people were gassing up Rocco the other time, and I fucking didn't know what was going on. And that shit made me mad. Like, and rightfully so. I mean, I understand I was fucking too invested in that shit at the time, but this feels more like something I should be invested in. Like, if they're actually getting involved with, like, children that don't even know who they are, like, that's where I feel like there needs to be a line drawn in the sand. But and I talked to Green Piccolo. Green Piccolo, I'm pretty sure he also reported it. It's crazy. And like I said, I appreciate everybody that is pitching in. What up, Montauk? Good to see you. But yeah, no, I mean, I guess the biggest reason that I'm upset about it is because there's a minor involved, and I felt like because it involves random minors on the internet, and like just to upload a video with a kid in it, you have to have the parents' permission, like which we at my gym do, as well as for my channel. Like I have media release forms just for that reason, and it's crazy that they're just cool with like leaving some random minor on somebody else's channel while they make sexual innuendos about the people involved in the video. Like that I'm harming a child. Dude, that's insane to me. And yeah, right after I saw that video that they did, when they had a kid in it, and they told me it was the same thing I was doing, I straight up called them retarded. Like, if people want to be mad at me because I use the R word, it's whatever, man. Like, to me, like, that was a retarded ass action. And that's when I immediately brought up the fact that she gave her child away. Because that's the kind of person she is. She talks about how she can handle autistic people and this and that. No, she gave her child away because she couldn't handle fucking real life. She's done this her whole life. She starts drama and pretends that she's a good parent or a good person. She's not a good person. She's faked cancer multiple times. Like I said, I didn't even get involved in her personal stuff until she got really personal with me. Well, little me, if you can get anybody in your community on this as well, I shared my last live with as many people as I could. I guarantee that video, because she even noticed the spike in the views on that video, because I was sending everybody over there to fucking flag the shit out of that. I know at least 100 people flagged it. She was like, yep, we got a bunch of views on it. Fucking crazy fucks. Yeah, no, I agree, man. It's definitely disgusting as fuck, but it's crazy that YouTube doesn't jump on an issue like that. Yeah, she said it 2 lives ago. She gave her son up to her sister. Oh yeah, but no, the reason she brought that up is because in Discord, I straight up told her, I said, you're fucking retarded. And then I said, you guys are both retarded if you think you can do this to minors and then call yourself survivors. And then I said, this is your problem, GP. This is why you got your kid taken away in the first place. Because, like I said, I know more shit personally about GP than fucking JC knows. JC doesn't know that lady. He didn't know her in the underground, and he doesn't know her fucking now. Like, it's so crazy to me. God. And that's the thing. The cop that I talked to, he told me straight up, he goes, if they do a welfare check on these people and they say anything like they're talking about online, they're both going to get taken away. And there's a really good chance that fucking, I won't say that out loud yet. We'll wait. Like I said, the police report has been filed locally. Next, we're going to be calling the Kentucky State Police. I won't say their town, but this is what makes it easy for me. So I was born in Murray, Kentucky, which I don't mind if people know that. It's not a big deal. I don't mind that my name's on my channel. Obviously, you know, I've already done that for a while. It's not something new to me. But once I figured out that the town started with an M in Kentucky, it was kind of easy for me to start figuring out. There's only so many towns with an M in Kentucky. Also with 2 people that I know by name that just got married and showed their marriage certificate on their channel. If you're wondering what day they showed their marriage certificate on their channel, it's the day that Lou showed up for the first time. It's still public knowledge for everybody when they dox themselves. Oh. yeah, I don't know, man. It's a level of depravity that has like driven me up the wall, to be honest. That's the kind of shit I do get triggered about. And God, dude, that's the craziest part, is they're taking all of this as a win. They're taking harming a child that doesn't even know who they are as a win in their book. And then to have the audacity to call yourself a survivor of anything. Yeah, no, it just makes me think, I just wish, like I said, I just wish YouTube would get on it faster. But so this content just has to sit on YouTube until they decide to take action on it. But since it was reported by, I would probably say, at least 100 people, I know they're going to look at it. It's just a matter of how quickly it'll be addressed. But once again, I appreciate everybody that did fucking get on it and report stuff. Whoa. This is actually working pretty well. I got like a little brush fire going, so I can slowly work through all this debris and burn down some weeds at the same time. It's actually coming out pretty nice. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, like and share this video out. I'm probably gonna tag at Team YouTube in it. I'm also in talks with them on Twitch as well, or X, whatever you want to call it. Or no, sorry, Twitter, not Twitch. I'm talking to them on X as well. To the guy that's pretending to be Elon Musk, who I'm pretty sure I think I know who you are. This is why I said that you like to take advantage of disabled people, because you do it a lot. You do it quite a bit, man, and it's kind of an unhealthy practice. But you know, to each their own. If that's what you get amusement out of, I guess. Hopefully you make it so people can't figure out who you are that's messaging them, because the way you're setting it up is these people are just going to go down. They're going to dox children and all this other stuff. And you have quite a bit of involvement in it. And you know they're mentally ill enough that you can tell them that you're Elon Musk. Like, it's fine if you guys just wanted to troll them or whatever. But, yeah, as soon as you allow people to do stuff like that, it's fucking bizarre to me. Vermeer makes quality wood chippers. Just saying. Oh yeah, no, I'd go with like a Mobark. They take bigger chunks. Yeah. I run a tree service. Mobark is a nice one. There's some really, really nice ones that have like wenches on them too, where you could just tie the wench to whatever you wanted, and it would slowly pull it in at the rate that you wanted. Just saying. Unless you're talking about me cleaning up this debris, then we're talking about two different things. But yes, they do make wood chippers for those things that I was thinking about. Oh man. But I'll give everybody a couple minutes to throw in some more comments if you want me to answer anything. But like I said, I'm just kind of pissed off at the moment. They're going to be going live again tonight with fucking Rocco, and they'll be huffing cat farts in the basement. They're convinced that one of us was taking down their live stream earlier today. Just more bizarre claims from their channel. Let's see if it's Rocco's time. It's either going to be 8 p.m. It'll be 8 p.m., I would assume. 8 p.m. Central Time. Because Rocco's not in Central Time. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's the shot that they're looking for. Is 9 p.m. for him. Oh yeah, this burn pile's working good. I don't know. I'm debating doing like an open panel or something tonight to kind of like take my mind off of everything and get a little clear-headed about it. Because I just want to say all of the evil stuff about them. You know, I'm honestly quite upset with their actions and the people around them. I feel bad for Billy getting taken advantage of in their chat. I feel bad for whatever they're saying to Noelle. Noelle reached out to me and said that they're trying to talk to her dad. I said, Noelle, you know, it's your choice, but I would tell you probably, I mean, these are crazy people. I mean, your dad's a smart guy. He's not going to believe any of the crazy stuff that they're saying, but I wouldn't involve these mentally ill people with your father. But, you know, she's her own person. If she wants to do that, she reached out to me and told me about it. I just told her I wasn't going to, I'm not going to associate with these people on a friendly way from now on. You know, I was interested in having a debate. I was having some fun with them, you know. And then they let their mental illness fly. What, is he going to nod out again? Yeah, he sounds like he's on his pill arc, to be fair. But honestly, I hope I'm wrong. Honestly, I hope he's actually taking classes and getting back in shape. I know there's kickboxing schools by his place where he could actually fucking train. I don't think they have kickbox. I mean, I don't think they have regular or just straight boxing where he's at, or at least close to him where he can get to. And so I honestly do hope he trains and comes out here. So I think it'd be better for his mental health. But I kind of agreed with your analysis the other day that when he's on this Montauk arc, he's not talking to his family. And he sounds very unhealthy. The fucker had not changed one bit. Her dad would know after a 2-minute conversation. Yeah. It's all fun and games until someone huffs too many cat farts. I can't remember that. If it's Click, yeah, there's this scene where he fast forwards the dog for the first time. And he's convinced that like NyQuil and fucking ding-dongs cause hallucinations. It's fucking megars and cat farts huffing them in the basement. Megars and cat farts will make you hallucinate, so be careful out there. Once again, your daily PSA. If you happen to be in the Kentucky area and there's a crazy old lady chasing you with moss, saying that she wants to help you and pretending that she has a CNA, stay away from her. She's mentally ill and she'll probably put you in a worse place. I mean, I'm seeing what she's doing to her husband on a mental level, and yeah. We want to talk about manipulation. God, that's the craziest thing. She doesn't even realize how much she's hurting this guy that she's just going to end up getting a divorce from anyway. Or they're just both going to get locked up in a loony bin, one or the other. Whatever comes first, I guess. Poor coffee-stained cat. Needs a welfare check, too. Yeah, no, that will be happening, but the cop kind of warned me that I talked to. He kind of warned me. He goes, there's a really good chance that they could get taken away. And I said, well, at this point, I don't know if they're mentally strong enough to be on the internet. And like I was saying before, I kind of felt bad for JC. JC doesn't realize what the fuck's going on. He's in La La Land too. And she's just gassing him up, making him think he was in some kind of underground project or something like that. It's honestly weird, the people that can have a healthy relationship with this Montauk stuff and the people that can't. But once they show you they can't, it's almost something you have to act on, because gosh, I can't imagine what it's like in that household, to be fair. Does not sound like a safe place. And it sounds like there's kids there that are playing video games or something. And I really hope they're not letting GP around any of those kids. She made a clear example of what kind of parent she is, what kind of person she is by putting out, like I said, random kids' information on the internet. Like, people know where I'm from, and it'd be really easy for them to fucking figure out the area that I'm located, and then you putting out sexual claims about one of my students is fucking so wild. But ugh. Can you even imagine the smell? Oh god. Yeah, no, I couldn't. I honestly couldn't. It's so bad, Stella. I could not imagine the smell. Yeah, nothing I've ever encountered. If you want a real life comparison, I would say probably smells a lot worse than the overweight lady that pissed and shit in the street that happened to do it in front of my camera. I would say it probably smells much worse than that. Since that's the other thing that they like to talk about. The crazy thing is, and that GP won't tell you, is she was watching that live stream. She was in that live stream. Somebody just walked in front of my camera and we didn't notice them. I don't record people doing foul things. As soon as I saw it, I had to turn off my camera and restart the live stream. I know she was in the live stream because the Fowler Files was in the live stream and she was trying to say hi to Rocco. The one you were following? Well, oh yeah, imagine that smell. Never mind. Yeah, that'll make anybody lose an appetite. Yeah, the one that I'm apparently posting on OnlyFans, as she's telling people. Because apparently I started an OnlyFans account for black, overweight, homeless women that defecate in the streets. It's apparently there's an audience for that, I guess. I don't know. GP and JC would know, you know, with their intelligence level. Did they say I was following her? Yeah, I was waiting for a fucking group of protesters that were in front of me. In fact, now that it doesn't really matter, fucking Stella in the chat, she was right next to me, and she's actually the one that pointed out when that was happening, because I had my camera zoomed in down the street, waiting for these protesters to come around, and all of a sudden Stella was like, hey, turn that off. Do you see what's happening? And then I like zoomed out on my camera and I was like, oh my god. And then I had to delete it and take down the stream. Yeah. Or vice versa. Take down the stream, then delete it. It was actually harder to go delete off a kick. It was bad. And then she tried to pick it up with a plastic bag. Like I said, I felt bad. This is a women's protest, and this poor lady's like defecating in the street while all these fucking liberal white women are marching around. They definitely walked right through it too after. But yeah, that was when I was in Tampa. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you guys can share this stuff out, and I don't know, we're just trying to get YouTube to pay more attention to this stuff. It's weird that YouTube would condone this as long as they have. But little me, if you can fucking share some of this stuff out, I'd appreciate it. Like I said, I didn't want to go to other people about this, but I tried to do it on a Discord level. Tried to do it on a Discord level with people that I was already talking to, because I'm involved with some decent sized groups. Shout out to Pesci. He shared it. He let me share it in his community as well. His first response was "fuck Giggle Pickles." Yeah. Because he's used to her depravity. But, yeah. Shout out to Pesci, killing it over there in the locale universe. He's doing pretty good. Him and Batgirl have been killing it on a show called Lolcow Cafe. It's a nice morning show where they cover random drama, and the two of them do a really good job together. So shout out to Sir Joseph Pesci, and I appreciate your help. Shout out to Jake Hudson. He was giving me a bit of a shout out the other day, and he was messaging me while all this was going on, and said, you know, he can't. Even Jake was like, I can't associate with people like that are putting random kids at risk. But sadly, I think Billy Sellers is falling for it. But I hope Billy knows that, you know, I don't make fun of him. I don't allow people in my chat to make fun of him. Servap likes to make a lot of accounts, and I caught Servap doing it. In Billy's chat, you know, all of a sudden he started calling me Sherlock Holmes because he knew I caught him, and he was trying to get wrenches on multiple accounts. He tries to manipulate this guy and then pretend like he's helping him. But yeah, it's gotten pretty sad at this point. So it's nothing personal against you, Billy, but I probably won't be able to have you around, man, if you're hanging out with people like that. They're trying to get you to not stay neutral, and I don't let people talk to you like that in the chat. That's why I've always had you up on panel. A lot of other people won't even take the time to have Billy on panel. But, you know, he was going through some rough stuff when I first started talking to him about people taking advantage of him on the internet. And then, for some reason, Servap thought it was a good idea to sneak in and do a lot of the same stuff. But, you know, he'll figure it out. And don't worry, Billy, I'm not after Servap. Servap's time will come. I'm not here to be after him. He'll figure his own shit out over time. But he's just got a very, very clear record of taking advantage of mentally ill people, and then he tries to reflect it back on others. It's really weird. Maybe Lolcow Live can get the message out. So I didn't tell anybody this, but I'm not going to do it anymore. So I was in the process of actually talking to Keemstar, and I was going to pay for those two to go on to Lolcow. And what I was going to do is I was going to get one of the random hosts. Well, because I've only talked to Keem a couple times. But what I was going to do is I was going to get one of the random hosts to say how much they hate Jacob Waters. And then we were going to slowly give them like an hour spot or something like that. Because that's the one thing that the LCU is in need of right now is more cows. And they were asking me, they were like, well, you know, how often do they stream? And I was like, at least 2 hours a day, all about me. So if a host just comes up and is like, hey, we also hate Jacob Waters. Like, I was about to have the whole LCU in the chat talking about how much they hated me just so we could get Giggle Pickles onto a Lolcow show. And yeah, no, when they started bringing minors into it, I kind of threw that whole plan out the window. I don't, you know what I mean? They'll break TOS. They probably aren't even, they'll break TOS. They won't even be able to be on a channel with some of the stuff that they're saying. Like, if you're actually putting children at risk and doing stuff like that, like, they'd have to get a really good host with them that could wrangle them properly. But that was actually my thing. Yeah, I talked to a couple hosts about it, and we were actually going to make it happen. But I didn't even tell Pesci about it, to be honest, because everything that I try to do over in the LCU, I don't want it to have too much crossover with Pesci stuff, because I didn't want him to think I was like using him to fucking be noticed in the LCU. and we both do like really different content. But yeah, so I was kind of going my own route and talking to people about it. But yeah, it was gonna be fun. I had fucking big plans. That's the only reason I even revealed that, is because I had such big plans for it, and then I had to let it go. And they would have fell for it so quick. Could you imagine putting them in front of a fucking 1,000 people at fucking whatever time? God. Keemstar hops in their chat, and they're like, I can see Giggle Pickles right now. Fucking, that's Keemstar. He's a famous YouTuber. Oh man, it would have been so good too. Gosh, I was really excited about that plan, and then they went to fucking rogue crazy person. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get out of here. I got a little more. Here, I'll show you guys. I got a little more burning to do. I'm starting to slowly work through all these weeds and these piles. I got another pile going over there, but there's still plenty of weeds I got to get to here. So I will talk to everybody soon. Like I said, I just wanted to give an update. I'm appreciative of everybody that got involved and tried to do this stuff for 7 p.m. my time, so 9 her time. Damn, she doesn't, yeah, because Rocco said 9 and she's in a different time zone than Rocco, and so she didn't realize that 9 her time is a different one. But you know, maybe that's just another reality. So yeah, like I said, I appreciate everybody that's tried to help out and get this content removed, because it's not a false strike on anybody's channel to report this stuff. It's clearly bad stuff that shouldn't be on the internet. So like I said, if you get a chance, go see my last live or share out this one, and yeah, I'll catch everybody later. Thanks, guys.